It's so cold. The weather has been quite abysmal lately. The weather outside has been nothing but 50 shades of grey, but in a very non-sexy way. I've spent the past few weeks thinking about another story that I could tell regarding the solution architect thing, and I found one. The story that I want to tell today is not particularly about solution architects, but about problem architects. Now, problem architects come in many ways, shapes, and forms. But what they usually try to do is they will try to send you on a quest. Now, what I mean with quests is they will set you on a certain path in trying to delay the project. Here are some examples of quests that I have run into. Now, one common quest is sending you on a quest to talk with legal. So what happens is the legal department grabs all their law books, and then they don't understand anything about technology. So you have to explain this to them 1,000 times until the project is delayed until infinity. A second common quest that they can send you on is looking for this teeny tiny technical detail that you might not have ever heard of, but it's critical for their system. It could be something that totally will break their system if you don't go look for it and find a solution for it. It's like being sent to the supermarket to find this like very specific kind of cheese that only one supermarket sells, and the guy doesn't want to continue his lunch if he doesn't have this specific cheese. I really need to grab some lunch, by the way. Another typical problem architect thing is while you're implementing already, they scream, help, fire, everything is broken. And then when you try to solve it, they leave out one important detail that maybe caused it or could even make the problem even worse. It's like the people who caused the fire telling you to put out the fire, but forget to mention that there's firework in the car. That was totally unrelated. I just want to show that footage. That was great. That's me there on the right hand side, like putting out the fire, which is basically what we do as solution architects. We just put out fires everywhere. Now, why this story? This story on questing is something that I have failed myself. I have failed my initial quest, which is to complete a project at a specific client. And I failed because I was too focused on the quest itself instead of the larger goal. You see, as solution architects, we try to solve these quests. We try to solve the problem that is created because that's what we do. But what we sometimes fail to recognize is that these quests, these problems, are basically like a hydra. For the people who don't know what a hydra is, it's a mythical dragon where you cut off one head and two take its place. So the problem many solution architects run into is that they're too focused on cutting off the heads of this hydra, which is these quests that they keep sending you on, these problems that they keep running into that you need to solve. But instead of cutting off these heads, which would create even more problems, we need to do something else.
Will you forget the head slicing thing?
Because maybe the problem isn't solved by cutting off its head. 9 out of 10 times with these cases, with problem architects, it's not the quest itself that is the problem. It's something else that lies behind. Long story short, so I failed at this project because I was too focused on cutting off as many heads of the hydra as I could, instead of figuring out why the hydra was pissed to start out with. Now, I hope you enjoyed this story. If you did, please don't hesitate to like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. And let me know in the comments if you have maybe run into a hydra yourself, or are you actually a hydra? Thank you for watching. I really enjoy making these videos. It's good to see that the subscribers are already going up. I really didn't expect all of this. So thanks for watching.